Welcome back to Film Fridays. Kasama pa rin natin si Marissa Aroy, the director of Delano Manongs, but at the same time, she has given us an exclusive sneak peek of Little Manila. Let's take a look.
Because migrant farm working was not conducive to family life, Filipino women and children were not encouraged to immigrate. Limited to a ratio of 14 Filipino males to every 1 female, Filipino men instead often married women of other races. Though many states prohibited Filipinos from marrying whites, a new generation of mestizos, mixed-race Filipinos, was born.
My father came from Luzon, and my mother is white. So they were not able to get married in Arizona because in 1931, Arizona had an anti-miscegenation law. My mother and father had to go to Lordsburg, New Mexico to get married because they allowed Filipinos to marry whites.
On my mom's side, it's black and Irish and Native American, and on my father's side, he's Ilocano from the Philippines. When I stop and think about it, our family reunions and different family gatherings, it's every color of the rainbow.
Whites in Stockton are absolutely shocked and angered that Filipinos would dare date white women. My God, the affront that these young Filipino men wearing these incredible suits that they worked so hard in the fields to buy, walking around downtown Stockton with these white women on their arms, really incited a lot of racist anger.
These boiling racial tensions, along with fierce competition for jobs during the Depression, culminated in race riots and clashes between whites and Filipinos all over the West Coast. On January 29, 1930, a bomb shattered the front of the Filipino Federation building in Stockton.
Well, during those days, that racism was something that wasn't against the law. We were never allowed to go north of Main Street where you would be spotted because you were dark-skinned. My father would never go into town unless he had his brother or his cousin or some of his townmates with him, and that was mainly for protection. If anybody wanted to come up to you and just make a derogatory remark, then they would do it, and there was no recourse. It would only make things worse.
Back in the late 30s and early 40s, yeah, there was feeling of discrimination back then, because I remember one time this guy, Johnny Mercado, and I, we went to some hotel, and right there on the steps, no Filipino allowed. That, I was shocked to see that. That really amazed me. But it just didn't dawn on me at that time of being discrimination. Just, well, they don't want us, they don't want us, so we took off. But later on, you found out that you couldn't go on the other side of Main Street, or you couldn't own property.
In the Fox Theater, which is the main theater in Stockton, we were not allowed, Filipinos were not allowed to sit in the center part of the movie theater. They were relegated to the side aisles against the walls. And that went on through probably the 40s and maybe even the 50s.
Kasama pa rin natin dito si Marissa Aroy, the director of Little Manila. Marissa, thank you for allowing us to show our audience that little clip. It's fascinating to learn about our culture and our history here in California.
Thank you. It's great to have the attention on it again.
Thank you so much. Magbabalik po tayo dito sa Kababayan Today.